Welcome to another session of D&D. This is Nat 1, Season 2, Episode 2, and I am your DM, Blake. Welcome. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing fine. Let's jump straight into the game with our players and do a very quick recap of last time.
Round it.
Hello, everybody.
Hola.
So let's do a very quick recap of what happened last time. You guys have escaped from prison as you had to solve various different puzzles to get out of your individual cells. You have found an interesting compass that was addressed to Enaxx that had interesting coordinates, and it didn't look like a very regular compass. As well as you have found a room, a massacre, full of royal guards that have taken you prisoners in the first place. During this, you have met up with one of the royal guards who've survived, Roos, who have since left the party to rejoin his family, as he says that he was already on his deathbed. However, while Roos was with you, he has taken you to some treasure where you guys have got your inventory back, as well as each of you grabbed a different amount of gold. Kay, you grabbed 5,000 gold, Osborne grabbed 3,000, Chandlerman grabbed 10 gold, and Hexen grabbed 400. After you grabbed your gold and got your inventory back, you escaped the prison via a cave, having to swim to shore. Roos has left, and now you're here. So, welcome back everybody to Nat 1, Season 2, Journey to Enaxx's Lair. How is everybody doing?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing good. I'm excited. This'll be very interesting, I think. But yeah, I hope you guys have rested since you have all swam to shore and unsuccessfully tried to talk Roos into staying with your party. Though he has left, but he has mentioned a village somewhere on this island. Hello, Panda Man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to D&D.
I personally feel particularly well rested after the end of the last session.
Yes.
Yes, you particularly. Mm.
A little note to the stream, those who don't remember, Meg may or may not have fallen asleep during the end portion of the stream.
You know, he had a long day.
You didn't have to call me out, but thanks for that.
Look, the stream knew. It's just a reminder. So, a little reminder of your guys' setting of where you're at. There is a boat located right over here. The picture may be a little misleading, as people have pointed out that it's a rowboat. It is not a rowboat. It is a sailing boat. However, it is a little bit in a rough condition. You can see that the sails are slightly torn, and the bottom of the ship has just like a tad bit layer of water. But overall, it seems to be in a pretty sailable position. And
Ice sailing
then,
ship. What kind of size? Are we talking like a sloop or like a brigantine?
kind of like a sloop slash like a smallish galleon.
Okay, a smallish galleon is a brigantine, honey.
What?
Look who did and didn't look up ships in D&D.
No.
Yeah, no, there's a big difference between a sloop and a galleon.
It's a sailing ship, babe. Like, I don't know what you want from me.
I need a rough size. How many floors are there? You know, like what does it look
It's
like?
a brigantine. It has 2 floors. It
Brigantine.
has 2
It has a
masts.
deck and it
Yes.
has two masts. It has a deck and then it has a deck underneath that.
Yes.
It's
One
the
below deck.
small ship in Sea of Thieves.
Yes.
No,
That's
that would
exactly
be a
what.
sloop. That would be a sloop mag. The medium ship is the brigantine. Anyway, brigantine.
Are
Okay, now
there
that I know
more
how long
than
this
two
is.
sizes in Sea of Thieves?
Yes, there are three.
Oh. I thought there was two. I guess I've never been on the small one.
Ben, the small ship is 2 masts. The
No,
big ship
it's
is
not.
3 and
No, it's fucking not. You're dumb. The smallest is 1, then it's 2, then it's 3. The brigantine has 2, the galleon has 3, the sloop has 1. We've been over this.
No, you're dumb.
No, I'm not.
Anyways, and then over here there is a little road that is a little hard to see through the grass, but it's definitely there, and that's the way that Rooses went.
I mean, just tagging back in that so he knows he's an idiot. Anyway, so we know that there's a way further into the island. What's this like camp up here to the left? Is that anything?
Oh, well, if you're so smart, I thought you would know that.
Nah.
From where you're standing, you just see like tents and a little smoke from a fire that's been put out.
Okay.
You are absolutely correct, by the way.
I know I am.
Weren't we warned that if we
I
don't,
know I am.
if any of the others see us, they might not be so friendly towards
We
us?
were warned that if like people come here and it's discovered, like there's like check-ins constantly, and if they find out like shit's happened, they will come here, and if they know we're missing, they'll get pretty pissed. So basically, we do want to run quickly.
And we pretty much want to keep out of everyone's way, so I don't know if we should go too far in.
Yeah, I feel. Well, here's the thing. Garrett has a character who can fly. Mech, you're a druid.
I can fly.
Right? And Mech, you're a druid.
No,
I'm a warlock.
Garrett's a
Okay,
druid.
so I see Osborne.
I'm the druid.
Okay. So I'm
We
thinking
fight.
maybe we stop. You two go inland. Amos and I stay here and repair the boat. Because you two can move pretty quickly. You have the most money, so if you come across anyone you can trade, and you can get a bird's eye view, almost quite literally, for any like landmarks you can go to get stuff from.
I'm a halfling.
Wow, a bird's eye
I
view,
move
really?
quickly.
Okay.
I mean, all I'm saying is that 2 and 2 is probably the best way to go ahead, with 2 people going inland. Amos and I can stay here at the beach. We can work on repairing the boat, and then we can come inland afterwards.
Splitting the party.
Well, here's
Always
the
a
thing.
good
I know
idea.
it's dangerous, but they can just tail Roos.
That's if Roos decides not
He's
to.
going back to a village.
Yeah, there'll be more people who might get a bit.
Well, they can tail him to the
Pissed.
village from a distance and then watch and see how hostile people are there.
What's
That's
the
my 2 cents.
scale on our map right now? Each square is 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 1 square is a foot, 5 foot.
Considering we were prisoners that they were watching us for, if they recognise us,
Well, the village was like the
they're not.
family of the guards, and he's the only guard remaining, and we did save his life. He doesn't want to join us, but he's happy that his life is saved, and he just wants to spend time with his family. So it's a
Well,
toss-up for it.
And he
I will
wanted
say,
us to leave him alone.
While you've been talking, I've been starting to just gain altitude in flight.
Kay's ready to get out. Kay's ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to everyone and propose that Kay and Osborne go further inland, scout ahead, see if they can find anything worthwhile bringing back to the beach, while Jamlin and I stay here, scout the beach itself, check out the camp, and check out the boat for what we can scavenge, and then start repairing the boat ourselves.
I mean,
That's what I'm proposing.
it's gonna take me 4 turns to get to the camp.
Well, no, we're not in combat right now. So
Yeah, we're not
that
in combat.
applies.
I mean, technically, it still kind of does. Your walking speed determines how long, even though we're not in combat. But then again, I can just easily make it to the camp because I have a flying speed of 50 feet.
Well, what I'm saying is that myself and Jamlin will check that out while you guys go further inland and see if there's anything else worth bringing
Also,
back to the
bearing
camp.
in mind that each round of combat is just, 6 seconds?
Yeah.
6 seconds.
So,
It's not a big thing that you
movement
can
isn't really anything to worry about out of combat.
Sure, I will charge further in and check out this camp.
the camp is on the beach. Inland is north of us. How do you ping again?
You just press and hold.
What
Yeah.
on the beach?
This is the camp that's on the beach, but up here is the way inland.
Well,
I can just as easily reach the camp right now just to scout out and see if anyone's there.
Well, what we can see is the 5 minutes out.
This is further inland than this. I am
This is the way inland, though.
There's currently basically 3 things you guys can do. Stay at the boat, go to the camp, or go further inland.
I go to the camp as well. I just do it
so
more slowly.
Okay.
Well, we're all gonna get there at the same time because, again, like.
No, the dude flying as the crow flies is gonna get there faster than me.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point.
I mean, I could just swoop around the camp as I'm heading inland, even though I'd rather not go inland.
We follow Ben's plan. Him and Ambrose fix the ship. Well, myself and Gator go inland.
Well, what I'm saying by inland is that you go up here, further inland, whereas we'll check out the camp.
This is still further in the land.
I mean, literally inland, as Blake has pointed out.
Yes. Well, Gator and I go towards the camp.
Where did Garrett's character go?
Are you happy?
It's off the screen.
Oh, there it is.
I took one word out, and apparently the definition has completely changed.
Okay, so Osborne, you're going to camp?
Yes.
Cool. Kay, are you coming to camp with Osborne?
I'm heading up to inland.
Okay. Hexen and Jamlaman, what are you doing?
Just we do is we scavenge camp and then come back down with what we've got there and fix the boat. We check camp, come back down with anything we can use, check the boat, and then gather it all and then use it to repair the boat. Is my suggestion.
Yeah, repair boat.
go one step at a time?
No, you two are going inland to do other things.
Osborne says that they're going to camp.
Yeah, we were going to go to camp, grab what we could there from scavenging, bring it back to the boat, and then check out the boat, and then use everything we found to repair, while you two were going to go even further inland. And check out things in there, see if there's anything else that ways we can use. Because you guys have a ludicrous amount of gold that you could definitely use to spend for materials or anything if we need it.
Well, yes, but that... Okay, I misunderstood. I thought you guys were just going to stay on the beach while the two of us went to the camp.
No, we're staying on this screen, essentially. You guys are going to a different screen.
That's a terrible idea.
I mean, we kind of need to cover as many bases as possible. And it's better to do that than it is for us to all sit here with not enough materials.
Okay, yes, we're going to the village and splitting the party is one thing. Going to a completely different screen with half the party is a bad idea.
I mean, here's the thing. You'll be following Roos, and if he gets attacked, you guys can just chill back.
What do you mean, you guys? If he gets attacked, there's just me.
Kay is coming with
Kay
you.
is with you. Gentlemen and Hexen, we will stay on the beach. Scavenge and scout the camp. Come back, scavenge and scout the boat in either's orders, and then start working on repairing it. When we've made progress or can't do any more, we'll follow you inland and come meet up with you.
How are you going to meet up with us?
We'll follow your tracks, I'm sure. Or we'll see Kay flying in the fucking sky and be like, oh, they're there. If you recall, you know Kay's much bigger than your average owl, or bird, or anything.
For the content, sure. I think this is a terrible idea, but let's do it.
You know what, season 2, it's a 2-episode season.
Oh god. Okay.
I have spare characters, it can keep going.
But yeah, that's what I think we should do.
Okay, so Osborne and Kay are going further inland. Hexen and Jamleman, you guys are scouting the camp.
Yes, we're gonna make our way up to camp.
Alright. Let me first do you guys then at camp.
Okay. So I guess we wander up here then, Jamleman.
Yes. So as you guys...
is there anything we can see as we move up?
So as you guys approach the camp, it looks to be completely deserted. What you do see is there's still smoke coming out of the campfire. It seems to be like not too recently put out, but recently enough where some pieces of wood are still like if you blow on it, it will still catch fire. You can't hear anything coming from the tents, but you can't really see inside of them right now. There is drapes are hung down, so you can't really see what's happening inside. There's some crates around. But once again, you can't really see what's inside from the distance you're at right now.
As we're approaching, I'm gonna turn to Jamlin and like tap him on the shoulder and then point to the tent and then bring one finger to my lips, just go shh, and then start like silently approaching it from one side.
All right.
Snaking.
I'm gonna sneak up to it in case someone is inside, like sleeping.
Okay.
With my weapon drawn, only sword, not shield currently.
So
okay.
So, do I need to roll anything to open the drape? Do I need to roll like a stealth check to open it?
Yes. Jamlin rolled 12. Okay.
let me quickly grab my sheets.
I have to remember I'm wearing heavy armor, which means I have a
Disadvantage.
-2. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I get a max 1 to myself.
So
Okay.
if I get disadvantage, that means I actually rolled a 10.
So both of you guys got a 10. Okay.
Yes.
You sneak up right to the tent and still like no movement. No, like you can't really hear anything.
Okay,
Hi, BN. Welcome to the stream.
Hi, BN.
Do you guys make it to 2 different tents?
Are there 2 different tents?
Yes, there is a tent here, and there's a tent
sorry,
here.
I can. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna open this tent up and see what's inside.
Okay.
The one that I'm in front of.
Are you guys opening it at the same time?
I mean,
Pretty
I'm gonna
much, yeah.
open mine. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just. Yeah, I would say at the same time, slowly.
Okay. As you guys peel back the drapes, there is no one in either one of the tents. Hexen, in this tent right here, you see a bed, like a bedroll, and it's very like you can tell someone's been sleeping there, but it's like not done and it's like completely like opened, and there's also a closing chest that is also open, and there's like closing kind of like almost falling out of it. It's like not neat at all. So the entire room just seems like someone's like really lived in it, but it's pretty small and quaint, but it doesn't look like anyone's been there, and you can't really tell how long they haven't been there for, but it does look well lived in. Jamleman, your tent looks a lot more neater. The bedroll looks like it was neatly like done. You see there's like several different types of shoes on a little like shoe rack, and they all seem to be like neatly put there, but you do notice they're well worn, and the soles of them seem to be quite dirty from like sand and dirt and grass. There is also a chest that is closed and has a lock on it. And then there's also a small desk that you haven't that hasn't been in this tent. In this tent, there's a small desk that just has like a very neatly like ink and what is it called? Quill? Right? Yeah,
quill.
on the desk. And there seems to be like an open closed drawer that is currently closed.
I'm gonna try and break the lock.
You're gonna try to pick the lock? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna move from my tent over to Jammelman's tent, and just to confirm that there's no threat over there either.
You know what? I'm gonna use my maul to try and break the lock.
Okay.
Or we gonna brute force it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna check these crates over here.
I'm a fighter. I have no finesse.
True.
Any Jordans in there? There is actually a Jordan in here.
There is.
Yeah, so you maul it, and the log just shatters as you like hit it. You also like as you hit it and like it shatters, you notice that it's kind of like a rusted log, probably like from like the sand water or the salt water or something. Like you can tell it's been like a little rusted on the sides, maybe from like the constant breeze, but there's some pieces of rust, and as soon as you hit it, it just shatters into like 4 pieces. So yeah, the lock is now broken.
And what's inside?
Doing that. Yeah, I'm just do that.
As you open inside, there's in a very neat pile, there's just clothes that go all the way up to the very brim of the chest. you can't really tell how deep the clothes go.
Let's just close.
From what you see, yeah.
I'm just going to
While he's
dig
doing that,
dig
I'm
in
gonna
and see what's
go to the
inside.
crates.
Below
I'm just gonna search the crates while
both.
he's doing that. Do I need to roll anything for searching?
Really? No, the crates, as you come closer to them, you realize the crates don't actually have like tops. They're just open crates, and you can see right inside. There is a whole lot of different materials from like, there's some food like bananas and coconuts and some tropical fruits. And in a different crate, there is just like wood and what seems to be like extra sails. As in, gentlemen, you said you're looking into this?
Yeah.
As you like put your hand in to see like if anything else is like there, through one of the clothes you feel like a solid object that is like concealed there. So as
pull out the solid object.
okay, so as you like take the like move some clothes around to grab the solid object, it is a very beautifully designed dagger. The handle itself is like gold with like some gems in it, and at the very bottom of the handle, it's a little skull that is like very beautifully like put in there. It looks to be very expensive, and on the blade itself, it just it looks like stainless steel, and it's just in like not exactly like a just a straight dagger. It's like a little like, what do you call it? A wiggly design, if that makes sense.
Like a curved dagger. Like I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like the blade is curved like a snake almost.
Yes.
Well, I'll be taking that then.
Like Indiana Jones style.
Yes.
That's another weapon for the arsenal.
Cool.
I guess while that's happening and I've looked in the crates, can I then go over to Gentleman and see what he's doing? And while he's sort of searching, I like just stand in the doorway of the tent, still looking around in case whoever comes here comes back, because it looks lived in, but we don't know if they're like out for the day or anything.
Yes, sorry, 1 second.
room.
I just spilled Coca-Cola on myself, so give me 2 seconds to clean this.
Well, what'd you do that for?
Well, that was clever.
Wow.
Very clever.
Rolled a nat 1 on drinking that, didn't you, honey?
Critical fail.
Yeah, rolled nat 1 on that.
Okay, I'm
Got
back.
Oh my god.
That went bad. I opened it and it exploded onto my hand.
I
Obvious.
love how as soon as you walked away, it popped up on your Steam of somebody playing Destiny 2.
Hey.
Oh, did it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna assume that was Moth.
I'm gonna go to the gentleman and just let him know the supplies are here. So yeah, I'm gonna go in, stand at the tent door while he's in there somewhere, and then say, these crates are filled with supplies but no tops. Whoever has them probably was using them recently. The food crate seems sort of full, but there's a bit missing, and the other tent seems very lived in. Whoever is here is either recently dead or out for the day.
Recently dead.
I
We
just
don't know.
found clothes and this pretty nice dagger, which I will add to my assortment of.
Well, just to clarify, by the way, honey, was it sails and wood in the chest? What was it? Sails and something else?
Sails, some like wood pieces of assorted sizes, and some food of like bananas.
Are there
and,
any tools
tropical-
around? That I can
Of
see?
what?
Are there any tools around?
Not that you can see right
Okay.
now.
Well then, yeah, I'm gonna continue with. The materials in those chests could be used to repair the boat. Spare sails, wood planks, even some food for the journey. Mind helping me haul them down to the boat and we can get started?
Darn, too bad you didn't bring the person with that had tools.
Damn.
Shall
Get it on the
I add
boat.
a extra dagger to my inventory?
Okay.
Also, yeah, how are you gonna fix the boat without any tools?
There might be tools on the boat, Mac. We haven't explored it yet. If we haven't, we'll follow you guys into the land. Okay?
Okay, so are you guys coming back to the boat now?
Yeah, I guess we're gonna. Are these crates able to be carried by us, or do we have to share carrying them?
You'll have to both carry them. So you have to make several trips.
Okay, then I guess we take the. I'm gonna say we take the sails down first, then the wood,
Yeah.
then come back for the food.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 separate trips. We take it all down.
So while you're doing that, let's see. Do you guys want to be carried over wisdom just so you guys can see what they're doing?
I can watch on stream.
Okay, so I'm just gonna carry.
Yeah, just carry them over. We'll stay here.
Okay. And I need your guys' characters really quickly. Let me grab those.
We'll try and zone out so I can stay in character because what my character doesn't know,
yeah.
I shouldn't know.
Exactly. That is also a good
There
point.
we go.
We should not know what's going on. So yeah, I will zone out until I am pinged.
Okay. So, Kay and Osborne. You went further inland, and this is the directions that you came from. As you were walking, you came towards this grassy clearing. Ignores that it looks like sand, there is grass, okay? Cool. But,
Okay.
you came into this grassy clearing and you notice 2 bridges and more water. The landmass that you seem to be on looks like an island at this point.
I suggest. Is this me? Which one's me?
This one's you.
I suggest that we explore this way.
Alright. Okay, you coming with us?
Yes, I am.
Cool. Sorry.
So let's
Also
go to
pulling
the
up.
time.
Okay. So 1 second. While you're still on the bridge, I'm gonna. But yeah, while you're still on the bridge, you see this tree right here, and from where you're standing, you see that there is actually seem to be a humanoid corpse hanging from this tree. There's
That's
grass.
Eldritch Blast.
What?
I cast Eldritch Blast.
On the tree?
No, on the corpse.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. It hits. Okay.
I mean, it just hits, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no, it is a ranged spell.
20 feet. Okay.
That was not the right die. That was the right die. It doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. Okay.
I'm assuming a 10 misses.
Yeah, a 10 misses. It's a pretty small corpse. Okay. What is that? What you wrote?
I don't know. I clicked something and that came up, so ignore.
Okay. But yeah, a 10 misses, and it just your Eldritch Blast hits some trees to the side, like behind here, and set some things on fire. So there's just a small fire going here. It's not that big.
A nice fire. Perfect.
There's something about that one and people setting a forest on fire. It's okay.
Sounds familiar.
But yeah, so there's still a tree with a corpse hanging from it, and the grass around here is about 3 feet high. And from where you're standing, you can see that there is like something on the corpse's body, but you can't really see what it is from where you're at.
Well, it'll be on fire pretty soon.
Yeah, I was like, can I just fly up to it?
Sure.
So I just fly over everything up to the tree just to get a closer look.
Okay. So you see that around the neck of the corpse, there is a little sign. On the sign, you're close enough to be able to read it, and it seems to be almost in like red, but it doesn't seem to be blood. It seems like it should be like imitating blood, but it just says "Die, human, die." You also notice that the corpse actually looks familiar. The corpse looks to be very old, but you swear that it looks exactly like Roos. So, how old can it really be? It's wearing still the same clothes of the royal guards that he was wearing earlier. You also see that like there's a rope from his neck that he's like hanging on, and it goes somewhere like into the branches and leaves, but you can't really see quite where from how like from where you're flying right now.
I take either with my talons, which should be sharp enough, or even if it won't reach my scimitar, can I cut that rope that goes into like the bushes?
Yes.
Do I need to roll for that, or do I just?
You're close enough. You don't even have to roll for that. So,
seeing as how Kay is not in any danger, could I move forward?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you roll perception real quick?
Which you?
Who?
Osborne.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. As you're moving up to K, you notice a tripwire in the grass as you're getting closer to the tree.
I take my have a melee weapon. I take a dagger and just casually like lean down and give a turn and wink for the camera and cut the tripwire.
Oh my god, I almost choked on my Coca-Cola from just saying that. Okay, you take your dagger and you don't even fully like cut the tripwire. As soon as you touch it, you hear a snap sound that sounded almost like scissors. Kay, at this point, you look at the tree branches where the rope was, and just a bit behind, now that they snapped close together, you see giant scissors that snap down onto this rope, and the body falls to the ground. As the body falls, the bottom half of it actually detaches from the top half of it, and you like the armor lifts up a bit, and you see that the bottom half was actually stitched together to the top half of it. And gas spores erupt from the body. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
What erupts from the body?
Gas spores.
Which
Okay.
I mean, I control spores myself, so technically I should be fine. But like, all right.
Also,
a
Blake, if
con
you
save.
haven't checked Discord.
Okay. Yes, Constitution.
Okay.
Yep, I see that.
That's an 18 for me.
Okay.
I'm rolling in D&D Beyond, so
yeah, that's fine.
if it...
Osborne, can you also do a Constitution saving throw?
I would really rather not.
Well, you kind of have to now.
Well, you're the one who cut the tripwire, so
Yeah, I didn't trip the tripwire. I cut the tripwire.
yeah, and then activated it.
You cut the tripwire because you removed the tension. By removing the tension, by cutting it or by triggering it, you've triggered it.
So you remember when I just casually jumped over that tripwire?
Look, Kay was about to cut the rope. This is happening whether you want it or not.
I failed horribly.
What did you roll?
A 6.
Okay. So,
So bye, guys.
So, Kay, as the gas spores erupt, you just fly a bit higher into the towards the ground, towards the sky, and the gas spores do not reach you. Let me really quickly roll something here.
You can just go ahead and knock. That's okay too.
Okay. Well, fuck. Okay. Osborne, you stumble backwards as the gas spores erupt, and
I would just like to point out that this is the effect of a natural 20.
Yep. You literally saw the tripwire and went, ooh, let's cut!
Yeah, you nat
you're
20
the
in the
one
game,
that-
you nat
yeah.
1 in real life, my guy.
Generally, don't tripwires require you to continue going forward? Like,
No,
the
a
effect of-
The
tripwire
reason
set
that
up to
the
a point where
tripwire is based on tension.
any little motion
Well,
or trigger,
yeah.
like even cutting the wire, will cause
It's
whatever
removing the
is set
tension.
up to happen.
Yes,
The only
but
way to
isn't-
do it
yeah,
is to find the
isn't-
main source at the
isn't the
ends of the
effect-
wire. And
Isn't the effect generally on the other side of the wire that I am on? Like, I would cut the wire from my side and it would drop a giant scissors on the other side because
It
it's
did.
expecting me to just go forward.
It did.
I didn't go forward. I stayed on the wrong side of the wire and cut it.
Yes, but
That would
you're
trigger
close.
the-
Like you remove the tension.
You're
And also the scissors didn't attack
plus
you.
what
The
happened
scissors
was
cut
that
the rope on the tree that was hanging the body.
yeah,
Yes.
it cut the body in half, and inside the body was a bunch of spore, like a gas
Yeah,
spores.
of the
And
body
like
was
a gas,
stitched together,
gas
and in that
expands
was
when it
spores.
gas
Yeah.
expands when it opens, when it touches air and expands in the given space. So it would expand
Fine,
all the way
I'm out of
around.
excuses, just
It would
kill me.
expand all around here. Just yeah.
I'm out of excuses, just kill me.
I'm not killing.
I don't think it's gonna kill you, but we'll see.
It's not gonna kill you. It's just gonna hurt you.
I don't have very many hit points.
So Osborne, what happened is the body fell, gas spores erupted, and you're close enough to the tree and the body that it reaches you. However, you are far enough away that it's not doing the full damage to you. However, the gas spores do reach you. As you stumble backwards, you start to sneeze and cough, and you feel like you're choking. Wow. I just rolled 3d6s and they were all ones. So, you take only 3 points of damage.
Yeah, see? It was in your favor.
That could have been way worse. But yeah,
I could have straight up killed them, so...
Yeah, so I just rolled 3 ones in a row.
To be fair, it was damage for a nat 20, so that's kind of appropriate.
Yes, fair. But yeah, so you take 3 points of damage, but you do continue to sneeze. You're no longer feeling like you're choking, but you're still sneezing and coughing, and your eyes are like really watering, and it feels like your nostrils are burning. So as you stumble backwards, you are just far enough away from these gas spores. And as you're still like sneezing, but it's not as bad now, the gas seems to evaporate into the air. However, you hear little giggling happening from these bushes right over here. And as you're coming, as you're like getting better and coming out of your sneezing and coughing fit, you see goblins coming out from the bushes. If I can ungroup them, please. I guess not. There we go. Can you guys see them? I don't know. Are they still in jam mode? No. You should be able to see them.
No, I see them.
Oh, yeah, they're there.
Cool. So there's goblins coming out from the trees. And they're now surrounding you. Osborne, since you're still like in your sneezing fit, you don't have really much time to react as this goblin right here charges you. So it okay. And
what size is that goblin?
It's a pretty small. It's like a small humanoid goblin.
Before it attacks, can I use a reaction as well?
Yes.
On all the goblins?
Yes, since you have not been affected by the spores, you have, you can do your reaction. You see them coming out.
Okay, so the one with the crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
My reaction is a range attack, Halo of Spores.
Okay.
It needs to make a con saving throw.
I thought we weren't supposed to have mushrooms on this one.
Oh god, I need to remember how to roll on here. Okay. Well, I don't think I made it.
Yeah, definitely not. So, well, don't worry, it's fine. It takes one point of necrotic damage. Similar to how Osborne was feeling. The one goblin just starts like hurting a bit inside, but it doesn't affect them too much. Just what they took 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Seemingly, they're like, what the hell is that?
They're now trying to stop sneezing and coughing a bit. So, they like lower their crossbow and are trying to deal with that.
Yep.
So is that just this one?
Yeah, Halo Spores can only target one creature.
Alright.
Unless a reaction can do it to like multiple, because it says you are surrounded by invisible necrotic spores that are harmless until you release them on a creature nearby. When a creature you can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you, or starts its turn there, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to that creature, unless it succeeds a con saving throw against your spell save DC. The necrotic damage increases, yada yada yada. So unless I can have multiple reactions, then it only targets one right now.
No. It targets everything.
It targets
that
everything.
10 feet, which includes me.
No, I have control over the spores.
Yeah, if it's a reaction and it's 10 feet, then you can use it to all of them, and it will not hurt Osborne because, like you said, you have control over them.
Oh,
okay. Then I guess I would have used it against all of them.
Okay, well, I am gonna do more rolling.
Yeah, and I'll be doing different damage for each one because some people might be affected more. Okay, so the one with the crossbow.
Sorry, what was that?
Been wrong. I have been wrong for every single one so far, but I believe each individual creature has their own saving throw, but uniform damage.
Okay, so then...
Yeah, it should be uniform damage.
Okay, so...
the 2 goes to the crossbow, 10 goes to this guy's 16, this guy's 19.
Okay, well these two...
That's how I had it in my head.
These 2 over here take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So you already got the one with the crossbow, but this dude also.
These guys don't?
These 2 over here don't. No.
Okay.
They're fine.
Okay. This guy right here goes in, charges Osborne, but since Kay has damaged their friends, he gets distracted a bit by like making sure they're okay for a second, like watching like, oh, what's happening to them. So Osborne, you have time to react.
Oh, like they probably don't even see me flying up above, like, or they might hear me, I don't know. But
they're fully just focused on Osborne right now. For all they know, what just happened to them was Osborne who did it.
I don't know that I have anything to react.
Okay. In that case, 1 second. Let me pull. Why is my thing keeps just leaving me? There we go. Your AC is 12, right?
I can cast Mage Armor as a at-will action. Can I use that as a reaction?
Yes.
Then I cast Mage Armor. Now my AC is 16.
Okay. In that case, this guy comes to runs at you, swings his dagger, but you like just step out of the way so he does not hit you. And he like stumbles a bit, so he's now like here.
Me.
This guy right here. What?
Nothing, never mind.
Okay. This guy right here also starts to charge. Well done. Okay. And then okay, this guy right here charges and also tries to slice at you with a dagger, and he does hit. So Okay, that's he deals 3 points of damage.
I'm not super hurt, but I have been stabbed twice. So a little blood comes out of my mouth as I look up at the sky at Kay and say, "A little help here."
Alrighty. Okay.
Yes.
Your move.
Do we not even roll initiative either?
You know, you're right.
Because all of that
Okay.
was just
That was all reactions. Yeah, yeah, go ahead and roll for initiative.
I got a 20.
Okay.
18.
Not
Okay.
a nat 20, but a 19 plus 1, so 20.
Okay, that yeah. So
16
it's
plus 2.
Kay, Zen Osborne, Zen Crossbow, Zen this guy, Zen this guy, Zen that guy.
At least
So.
it's kind of in a circle.
Kind of. So, okay.
Yes.
You're still flying.
I'm
Osborne
still
has now
flying.
asked you for your help.
Yeah. I stay silent, but like acknowledge mentally that, we gotta help each other get out of this. Kind of seeing the goblins that most of them have melee except for the crossbow. I'm solely gonna focus on the crossbow. Probably like crossbow and spear first versus the 2 daggers, which would be kind of tough to hit flying. So I focus on the dude with the crossbow.
Okay.
So first I'm going to I'm going to be casting poison spray on the crossbow dude again.
Okay.
So you need to make a con saving throw again.
19.
Ah, damn it. Okay, well, I throw my, I cast it. There's a huge noxious gas spray towards the goblin, and somehow the goblin felt like, oh, I need to dodge this, or I need to move out the way, and I miss. And the goblin looks up like, oh shit, you're there.
So, yeah, so these two are now both aware of your presence.
Yep.
These two are solely just looking at Osborne right now.
I think that's all I can do is just cast that spell. So.
Unless
Alrighty.
you have a bonus action.
Well, my bonus action is 2-weapon fighting.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, technically a scimitar is a light weapon, but yeah.
Because I don't have much for bonus actions either.
Unless it would count that I cast poison spray with one hand, and then I can attack with my scimitar in another hand. But that's at the DM's discretion.
I'll allow it.
Okay, well then I cast poison spray, and then, I'm gonna slash with my scimitar.
So, are you, like, flying down for this? Or are you,
Yeah.
like... Okay. Cause...
It's like I'm making a swoop with the scimitar.
Okay.
Alright, to hit, let's see. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay. And now rolling for damage. 7 points of damage. It's a really good hit.
To which one?
Okay.
The crossbow.
He dead. He
Oh,
very
no.
dead.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you swoop in, you hit him, and he just falls down without, like, even being able to make a sound. He just doesn't get back up.
Straight up murk. Oh
You
my
just-
god.
He's very dead.
That's a powerful swing.
Shit, yo, shit, he fucking dead.
Yo, he did. He needs some milk. Somebody get him some milk, please.
Okay. Osborne. By the way, at this point, Kay, these two have also noticed that you're there.
I use a second level spell to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
I have a 120-foot range, and I create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range.
Okay.
Must make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage,
Okay.
and they are each individual rolls.
Alright.
So, who's the closest to me?
The closest would be probably this guy right here. That's Stumbolt, that is just like basically just standing next to you now. Readying the next attack.
That misses.
Okay. Next closest
Next
would be this
one.
guy.
Next one goes to the same guy. That will be a 13 to hit.
That misses.
Okay. Well, I'll do another one at the same guy. That will be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Hello?
Can you not hear me? I said that hits.
Oh, okay. 16 to hit will be 2d6 fire. That is a total of 5 plus something, plus 3, so 8.
He did. He full out just burns to death in front of you.
Alright, and then I think yes, I will use my bonus action to disengage from the survivor. That is a
Sorry,
5
you
foot
cut
step
out.
back. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you now.
I will use my bonus action to disengage from the remaining orc.
Okay.
That allows me a 5 foot step back without an opportunity attack.
Okay. So you step back. Which way? Like here? Or okay, that way?
Actually, no, that's 10 foot.
Okay. So this guy right here sees it, out of nowhere, a giant bird flew down and slayed his friend over here. Then this guy goes and just scorches his friend over here. So he turns around and he runs. He's not having any of this right now. This guy right here
Mood.
turns around towards Kay and is not as easily frightened. 1 second. Kid used drug. Thank you so much for the follow. That's quite a username. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Olive Grove. But yeah, so this guy right here is not as easily frightened and looks at Kay and is quite upset about his friend dying. So he just like roars in anger, which for them is like a very angry screech, and takes his spear and throws it at Kay. And I'm assuming terribly misses.
Yeah.
Yeah, the spear doesn't even land like anywhere near you, Kay. He severely undershoots. So it just like is lost somewhere in the bushes. And now all he has is his shield. And he just stares at you and brings his shield up and is ready.
It's just ready to take whatever comes. Oh my goodness.
Could I interrupt for a second?
Yes.
Did I see that?
Yes.
I am also small and also have a spear. So I paid attention to where his spear landed so I can go recover it after the fight.
Okay. Okay. So, Kay.
Yeah.
He's just ready.
Yeah, part of me just doesn't want to hurt him because, like, all this could have been a big misunderstanding. But then again, they did attack first, and they are what seems to be goblins who have hurt others before. So, although I am neutral good, I will show no mercy.
I also like to think that, like, he just goes, "Rah!" Throws the spear. Uh-oh. Pulls the shield up.
Yeah. Well,
that's how I imagine that.
I'm gonna, just cause, for the lulz, you know what, nah. Should I take him out with a spear or with a hand? One of the two.
Hand.
Okay, I will cast Chill Touch, which is a ranged spell
attack. I was
attack.
gonna suggest you carry him in the air and drop him.
Yeah, I mean it can. So I create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. They're in range. Assail it with Chill of the Grave. On a hit, target hits. Okay. Let's see if it hits. Does a 24 hit?
Yes! Yes, it does!
Sorry, I apologize. Okay. Well, so a 24 hits, but it takes 1 damage from a hand that just firmly grasps it.
He just yelps in sudden small amount of pain and just kind of stares at you like, that it?
Yeah, so on the hit, target takes 1d8, or, necrotic damage, but they can't regain hit points until the start of their next turn.
Okay.
Oh, I also forgot to cast the spores again.
Feel free to do so.
Okay, make a con save.
Is that enough?
My spell con saving is 13, so I don't know. Does that technically save?
Yeah, that technically saves.
Okay, then the spores just failed to do anything.
Cool. He's like, I've learned this trick. You've taken 1 damage from me. Was this before? As this is happening, this guy's run a little further. Still going like this way. No, I'm here. Okay, Osborne.
So I have the one behind me is the closest, right?
Yes. He's kind of like to your side. But you have been watching this, so if you want to say that you like turn to watch it.
Oh, that's a reaction spell? I didn't know that. Well, that would have been great last turn.
Oh.
Range 60 feet. Okay. On this guy. Make sure
He's dead. I don't think you want him. He's dead.
Oh, who's alive?
This guy right here and this guy who's running.
This guy who has just the shield, and then the guy on the bridge that's just gone.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
this
on
guy is
this
running,
guy,
and then this guy's alive.
this guy gets Shattercast on him.
Okay.
So, I need a Constitution saving throw.
A lot of con saves.
He fails.
He definitely fails.
They're not great at this. He was very much focusing on Kay that he didn't even realize you're like about to attack him. He's still staring at where the chill touch has touched him.
That will do 13 thunder damage.
He's very dead.
Yeah.
He is... Yeah, no, he just crumbles to the ground dead. As you cast that, all you hear is just... Ah! As it, like, dies down as he just crumbles to the ground. Dead. And then this guy, stops running, turns around just in time to see that, and you just hear a quick yelp from him of fear as he continues to run.
Well, that seems to have gone successfully.
Is Amaras back? Is Amaras' computer okay?
Amaras should be here.
Yeah, I'm here. I've been here a while.
I just wanted to double
okay.
check.
Yeah, we're here.
Cool. I just wanted to double check. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all dead ones. Osborne, you are free to go and retrieve the spear. I don't know if that picked up.
I wanted to retrieve the spear, not Ambrose.
I said Osborne.
Oh, yeah, I go retrieve the spear.
Cool. This guy runs a little even further. Yeah, you guys can barely see him at this point. But he's there. He's running somewhere. But, with that, I'm gonna quickly see what is happening on the island still.
I technically can still hit the goblin. That's
Oh,
running
can
away.
you?
So can I.
It's called I could use chill touch again, and
If you'd like to keep fighting him, feel free to do so. Absolutely.
okay. Well, I cast chill touch on dude running away, trying to at least stop him, because I could see like what looks like a tower almost. There's probably a lot more people there that we don't want to deal with.
Are you do I have to roll Constitution saving for that?
No, I'm rolling to hit right now.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Well, it sees a hand, it dodges it, and knows that we're coming after him.
You hear a
I
quick
also,
ah! Their voices are very squeaky in my head.
how far away is it?
He's about 70, 75 feet.
Oh, well, then I only have one option here.
I have a feeling I know what it is.
I cast Eldritch Blast.
Of
Yep,
course.
there it is.
I'm a warlock. I have one spell.
That's fair.
Oh, does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
That is a 5 damage.
Not me having to do math. He is still alive, but now quite a lot hurt, and his running has slowed down quite a bit as he hobbles slowly towards this tower right here, and is like almost inside, but you can still see him quite a bit. But as it
So
is,
He's within 120 feet of me, and I can still see him.
yes,
That sounds like I can attack again.
sounds like it.
That's 14 to hit.
No, it does not.
Damn it. Okay.
So he makes it into the tower, and you can no longer see him. Okay. And with that, I am gonna go back to the island and see what the rest of the party is currently up to.
Aren't we still both on the same island, technically?
Yeah, go back to the
We're just on the
beach, you know.
beach. So I guess at this point we're just down at the beach and have our stuff set out by the boat.
Alright. Jamlin, want to move down to the beach as well, or do you want me to move you down?
Keep forgetting I'm muted. I'm gonna be down there as well.
Okay. Can we then, now that we have our stuff set out, I'm probably gonna move into the boat to check it out and see what's inside.
Oh my god, hold
Now
on.
we go down.
Let me
I'm just
bring
like
up...
sitting on the edge of a crate, catching my breath, and then I'm gonna turn to gentleman. After like inspecting the boxes, make sure we've got everything down, and then I'm gonna talk to him and ask him. So, you think we should get those tents down and bring them here as well? If we can fix this boat up, they might be good to bring with us.
I mean, they could be used as shelter on the boat if it rains when we leave. The canopy.
True. That depends if we can get it fixed up or not. There's only a few holes, so it shouldn't be too bad. But we won't know until we get inside and have a proper look. That and it's still good to have tents. We don't have to buy them at the very least. Same with all the rest of the furniture there. Bare rolls, chests, we could bring them aboard depending on what's already aboard.
Don't we already have bed walls and whatnot?
I don't think we do. Do we?
I think we all should at least have a bed wall from one of our packs that we pick.
Equipment.
Yeah, we don't have it in our equipment, so we need to take them with us.
No, we have adventuring equipment.
Yeah.
We should
Oh,
all
okay.
have
In
bed
that case,
rolls.
then there we go. So we do have bed rolls. Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to motion to the ship and then say, "Shall we?" and start walking towards it.
Because I think we don't want to have that extra weight on us. So if we don't need it, leave it. If we don't absolutely need it, just leave it behind, because if we're going to be pretty much on the run, so to speak, we don't want to lump ourselves down with things we don't necessarily need. So yeah, let's just fix the boat and get off of here.
So like I said, I motioned to you and said show in and move towards the...
Be fixing the boat.
Well, I'm going aboard the boat to check out like the interior and the top deck.
And I'll just be fixing whatever I can.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go in.
Okay. So, as I said before, the sails of the boat are like slightly torn, but not all that much. The bottom of the ship has a tad bit of water. Though, if you once you start looking closely, you see just like one or two holes here and there that seem to be very small, like minor. It seems to be in a pretty good condition. In on the lower deck, you see you find some fishing poles, cannons, and just random things like more ink and quills that seem to be dried up at this point. Some like pieces of paper, random books that you can find. You also find a very small room that has a desk and a single chest. The chest is open and completely empty. However, next to the desk, you see an open tools chest, but there's no tools in there. As you look around the bottom deck, you do see that next to one of the holes, there is a single wooden plank that was cut almost exactly to the size of the hole, and some repairing tools next to it, like a hammer and nails and other stuff. It looks like someone started repairing the boat but never finished.
So if I call out from inside the boat, can Jumlin hear me from inside the boat? Okay, now I'm going to call back out that we've got tools in here, abandoned. Looks like whoever was camped out here started to repair this thing and never finished it. There's a few bits of furniture in there, but nothing else really. Chest that's empty, desk, cannons. Don't know if there's any cannonballs lying around.
I did say cannonballs.
Okay, well.
Not many though. There's about 8.
Okay. But even so,
just try and make sure this can float first.
Gentlemen.
I mean, there's not a lot of water in here, but it can certainly float for now. If we patch these holes though and start bailing out the water, we can get this seaworthy pretty soon.
Just putting that out there.
Oh yeah. There's some fishing poles aboard. Plenty of space for us to live. Store supplies. Once we fix these holes, we can bail out the water, and then start work on the sails. From there, it shouldn't be too bad to get us sailing again.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna come back up to the top deck and then like whistle down at Janlin to like throw me some wood, or to help me like move the wood up and then into the bottom deck to help me start repairing.
I'm just gonna be doing what I can do just to repair.
Yeah, well, I guess yeah. I'll start repairing the holes is what I'm gonna do. I presume what Janlin's doing as well. All right.
Alright.
Fixing the sails.
Actually, yeah, no, before I do that, I'm gonna look around for a bucket. Is there a bucket on board? Like, are there any?
You don't see a bucket. But you can use other tools for bailing.
Okay, then what I will probably do then is just start repairing using the tools there and the wood to start repairing the holes. And then once
Okay.
I'm done, I'll work on the water.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna start doing.
Okay. As you start repairing, you also, I forgot to mention, you also notice next to the fishing poles some fishing net.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, so you guys are repairing that?
Yes.
Cool.
While we're doing that, I'm gonna. Are you still on the beach?
Yeah.
Amos? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I speak to him like through the holes, like the hole big enough that he can still hear me through them?
Jam Lemon is close enough to you where if you just like raise your voice a bit, he'll be able to hear you. Because like there's literally no other really noises happening around you. The only other sound aside from the two of you talking is the sound of the waves hitting the shore. And they're not strong waves, so it's a very like soft and calming noise.
Okay.
Your guys are in a very like peaceful location right now.
Okay. In that case, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna speak up. So I'm like, so, Jamman, before you came to the prison, who were you?
I'd rather not talk about that.
I'm gonna slowly nod to myself and then ask, do you think it's why you were taken here in the first place?
Let's just say I was tricked.
That makes two of
I
us.
took on a job and I ended up here. Turns out the person that I was doing the job for wanted me out of the picture. All I want to do is get back and get the money that I was owed and a bit of revenge.
Well, I'm not the only one with the debts to be paid, people to see. Though I suppose I'd rather not see the people that I know that love.
People is a stretch.
I wouldn't argue it's a stretch. There's a shred of, I suppose, humanity is the best word for it.
I don't know if who I'm dealing with has any bad team. But anyway, that's a story for another day.
As is mine. I'll continue fixing these holes in the ship. You fix those sails, then I'll help you take the existing ones down. We can ring them after that. Sound good?
Okay, let's just get off of here before anyone starts sniffing around here. Because no doubt he's going back there. So
the sooner the better. The sooner the better.
Again, I wonder what happened here. So let's just get out of here.
Well, ideally they'll not discover the guard's bodies left in the sand trap, which means they'll be trying to follow up on more leads, which means they'll be spreading. And with whatever else we're dealing with, ourselves, that may be more of a boon than expected. Either way, the sooner we get out of here, the sooner we're away from the threats. Stay one step ahead of who captured us here.
Yeah.
Then, ideally, we can evade them. Get out of this mess once and for all. But until then, and I pick up and another plank, some repair tools, and nails and stuff like that. This boat needs its hull repaired before we do any of that. So let's get cracking.
Let's just fix.
Gemleman, are you at this point on the boat fixing as well?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just move you closer to the boat. Alrighty, so you guys are fixing. I'm gonna go and check in back with Kay and Osborne. Hello. Kay and Osborne, how are you two doing?
Still floating, still got blood on my hands. About normal.
Perfect. So, the goblin ran into this tower, and you guys can't really see inside from where you guys are at.
Hello? Oh, there I am. Okay.
Hey, there you are. But yeah, so you guys can't really see inside of what's happening in the tower. But you guys, yeah, what do you want to do?
What is the tower made of?
It looks to be stone, and it looks like it's almost like opening into like a cave even. But it's very hard for you to see from where you're at. But you can definitely see that there's like a cave-like opening into this tower.
Yeah, I see the goblin run in. I was like, I'm not sure. I want to go back in towards there, but even still, I fly closer just to get a look. Like the 50 feet.
Okay. So what you see is basically now that you're closer, behind all of these trees, you see that there's a little bit of like ground that is like rocky area, and it's a little like higher off the ground. You also see that there's a couple more goblins like patrolling, and they're definitely like on a lookout for you, but they haven't seen you yet. It seems like the goblin who ran inside definitely like said something, because they're just like at a ready with spears standing there. As well as you also see now that there is one goblin on each side on these like little lifted platforms with crossbows. And then from what you see, this tower is actually, like I said earlier, an entrance into what looks like to be almost like a cave. On the outside, it looks more like a tower, and then the entrance itself looks just like a cave entrance of just like a hole, and it's dark. You can't really tell what's inside yet.
That's what he said. Garrett?
Sorry, was being talked to. Yeah, definitely don't want to get near there right now. Like I kind of after scoping it out a bit, I fly back a bit, kind of to wait for Osborne.
All right. I just want to check something. Okay. Okay. Cool. So yeah, that's what's up ahead.
Yeah, I relay the information to Osborne. Yeah, it's what's with the green lines. Interesting.
That's Osborne drawing.
I don't know how to undo those. I was trying to do what you did, and it didn't work.
Oh, you did freehand here.
What? Oh, this thing?
Yeah, how do I
Yeah, underneath.
It's the fourth box on the left.
Yes.
You have the top box, which is like the arrow. Then you have
It's the fifth.
the paintbrush. You have
oh no, it's the fourth for you guys, because you guys don't have one of the ones I have.
There you go.
Yeah.
Then you click and drag. And that shows you distance.
That's handy. So,
feel like we should probably either A, head back to the main group and let them know what's going on, or B, sneak past this whole thing and try and see what's over here.
I feel like A is probably the better option.
Alright. Well, if you're ready to go, I'm ready to head out. So
I start heading back to the main group.
Cool.
Or rather, the other half of the party.
You guys are back here now. So you're still up top here. At this point, Hexen and Jamleman, you've basically like fixed up the boat pretty well. The holes are patched. I'm assuming you're like either working on the sails or something like that. But the wooden holes at the bottom have been patched. Hello?
Okay. Yeah,
Okay,
we're here.
there we go.
We're here. It's Diane.
yeah, I'm here.
I'm here.
Cool.
As they're fixing it, I swoop in and start just hovering over the water a bit, like right here.
Okay.
Seeing the boat being fixed up and kind of nodding to myself that they've done well.
I take considerably longer to get there.
But you do make it. So you are down here with them now.
And it's just a case of fixing the boat.
Yeah, at this point, all you have to finish up is you've already taken the old sail down. You're just putting up the new one. Is basically what you guys are up to right now. So,
Hey, Flyboy, you want to tell them what's going on?
Yeah, we were attacked by goblins and we found another tower that could be connected to this whole prison thing.
Yeah, there's a bunch of goblins left. We could probably use some help in, taking them out.
I guess I'm gonna like just walk up from the bottom deck and just sort of look at him quizzically, like hands on hips.
you also
And then
see
after that,
some of the blood that's on Osborne.
yes, I'm gonna sort of looking up and down from like on top of the boat, raise an eyebrow. What did you even get into to cause you to look like that?
He set
I
off
mean-
a tripwire.
I mean, are you not paying attention? We ran into goblins.
More reason to get off of here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
All the more reason
The
to leave.
goblins are clearly defending something.
I'd rather
How do
not.
you feel about it, gentlemen?
I'd rather not risk my life for something that whatever the goblins have got themselves into. I just want to get off of here and
Osborne
just wanna
and
give it.
Kay, I will also remind you that the body from which the gas spores were coming from looked like Roos.
Oh yeah, I also mentioned that. The tripwire that I mentioned earlier caused our roost to split open and spew out spores,
It's not
as
like
well as goblins jumping out and attacking us.
it's not like we'd asked for them to come join us and get away. They made their own choice, and
He did make his own choice, but he did mention a village on the map.
yeah,
People
and
there who aren't soldiers.
and if they see us there,
I'm not saying they have to see us. All I'm saying is that if we take out the goblins, they live peacefully. And we can take whatever the goblins have, food, supplies.
Guys, I really think we should try to help this village and deal with these goblins.
Is this village really worth risking our lives for?
I have a feeling that if they know prisoners have escaped, chances are when whoever runs this dungeon comes here, they will trick the village. Perhaps if they see that we killed all the goblins, even if the villagers see us, they'll assume it was us, and perhaps they'll go more lenient on us. Or perhaps the investigation of who killed the goblins will last longer, despite them even thinner. All I'm saying is that it only benefits us to attack.
I mean, we haven't known each other that long, but I'm with the we should save the village and hope we get a pardon party.
I doubt we'll get a pardon, but it's the right thing to do. At the very least, give them a fighting chance. We don't know else is on this island, but eliminating one threat couldn't hurt. Especially since they attacked first.
Yes, there's a reason. It could come at us while we're trying to.
Exactly. If they trail Kay and Osborne back here, we'll be under siege, and we can't afford this boat getting wrecked by that.
I would be fine if we just dipped out of here.
These goblins may have things we can use them. More food, more supplies.
While you guys are deciding, the DM needs to go use the loo real quick.
The loo, is it? Oh, interesting.
Look, you gotta stop. Yeah.
I think the obvious solution here is that we should resplit the party with me and Ben going back inland and Amrose and Gator staying on the ship.
Well, here's the thing. So I assume we can probably see the town from the beach, but can I ask you to describe the building, see what it was like?
It looked like an entrance to a cave. There were goblins set up.
There was a definite tower there. It appeared to be made of stone, and therefore
then
not
perhaps
flammable.
Two of us could attack from the front, while Kay attacks from the top, possibly carrying someone up there with them. If not, then three of us attack from the front, while Kay infiltrates in the back, or gives a bird's eye view.
I don't think it's wise. If you really wanted to attack these things, I don't think it's wise that we split the party.
Then we go all in.
If there's one thing about goblins, they do like to overwhelm, and if any of us are on our own, they're gonna overwhelm the one on their own. So
I think we just
I
go all
also
in on
have
the front.
divine sense. I don't know if goblins counts as fiend or not.
We do not.
Yeah, in that case, I won't be able to see them.
Yeah, I think we just go.
Fiend would be anything like
all in
imps,
frontal attack.
demons, devils, that kind of thing.
Well, I do have dark, so I could probably see into the cave a bit more, or into the tower. Or whatever.
I have dark vision as well.
And I also have light
only
cantrip.
in black and white, though.
Yes, but it's enough to catch out a goblin.
Yeah, we can still see. It's just dim.
So my suggestion would be for us to go back, clear as many of them out as we can, or send them packing and running. We take what we can back to the boat, finish up repairs.
Yeah, that's the thing with goblins, is it also shouldn't take much to send them running.
Yeah, if we can scatter them, we have the advantage, as long as we stick together and attack together.
I think we go in. We have Hay go up top, get their attention, and then the rest of us come up from the ground and just wipe them out.
Well, the entrance looks like a cave, correct? If one of us draws them out, the other three could be on top of the cave waiting to ambush them. Jump down behind them and they're pincered.
Because, yeah, what's an evil run without some casual genocide?
I don't agree with more bloodshed, but At the same
They
time,
started it,
at the same
and there's
time,
no
they might
guarantee
be
they won't
part
follow it
of.
up.
They might be enemies. They might be friends. I do not know. So I
We
do
They're,
not.
could
they're
attempt.
goblins.
I do not really
They're
want to
nice.
take in any more bloodshed than I have already have.
They attacked first. If they can be reasoned with, we could attempt that. But if not, we have to be ready to ensure they are no threat to us. They made their decision, but they get one chance to atone for it. If they do not, if they squander that chance and spit in our hand, then we will
So,
have no choice but to ensure they are no threat to us.
throughout my life, I've noticed that I'm pretty charismatic. What if I go up first and try to talk to him, and if anything happens, then K drops down from the sky?
Well, the
Oh,
entrance is a
oh, I
cave,
can
right?
just, oh, I can
We could,
just tell them how it is. They either back down or we kill them, because you know
we could, well,
that's
that's
what will
true.
happen. They don't back down,
Gentlemen
Well, I
we
and
will
mean,
kill.
Osborne could approach the cave
but that
and
gives
try
us a
speaking to them.
diplomatic approach rather than just straight up threatening.
Well, what we could do is simple.
You
Osborne and
know, it's
Gentleman approach to
amazing
the front.
what things people will bargain with when they are threatened with their life.
Makes a good point.
I'm just
Osborne and
trying
Gentleman
to
can approach from
appease
the front.
everybody.
If they
We
really
don't
value their
we don't
lives, they will back down.
we don't necessarily need to leave with the "listen or I'll kill you." I mean, that's the end
That's what I'm
result,
saying.
but we
That's
can
what I'm
start
saying.
being nice.
Exactly.
Being
Osborne and
nice
Gentleman
to
approach.
those who just try to kill you.
Osborne and Gentleman approach from the front. Osborne opens and tries to be diplomatic. If they do not respond to that, then Gentleman gives them the ultimatum. If they further don't respond to that, then you draw them out. Kay and I will be waiting at the sides or above the cave entrance to drop down behind them and pinch them, take them by surprise. If we don't, if that's enough to make the remainder surrender or run, that's good enough for me. But if we have to kill them all, we have to kill them all.
I can't believe we're trying to be nice to goblins.
Oh, we're not.
I
I fully
approve
believe we
of
will
this
fail.
plan.
I fully believe we'll fail at being persuasive to the goblins. They are goblins, but they get one chance, and if they fail that chance, then you get to be the bad guard. And if that fails, then we get to kill
Goblins
them.
aren't exactly the type to stick together.
Well, we'll just have to have our wits about us. Show us where they're hiding.
Yep, I think that's our play.
We'll
You back,
follow,
Blake?
I guess.
Blake.
Yes, sorry. Very quickly out of character. Sorry, just talking to Kay right now because I do have to go.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm like it might be soon, it might be a couple hours, it might be not for a while. I just don't want to. Yeah.
Well, we can go there and see how it goes, because we can always reach a checkpoint in the fight and call it there for the session.
So yeah, up to you guys. Okay, up to you.
We can move on as long as we can find a spot where it's like if I just suddenly dip, it'd be fine. And or find a spot that is a good settle point and then move on to something that would be fine if I just randomly dipped in the middle of it.
Why don't we just go up, do our diplomatic approach, and then
Yeah, we can do the
if it
diplomatic
turns
approach.
to if it turns to
diplomacy. If that doesn't work, we can work from there.
If it turns into a fight, then we can call that a stopping point.
Yeah.
The fight could be next episode.
Plan A is diplomatic. Plan B is stern. Plan C is murder.
Yep.
And diplomatic only exists for your character, Gator.
Diplomatic purely exists to see if we can get away with being nice. If not, then we're not going to be nice. And if that fails, we're going to be even meaner.
Meanwhile, I'm just opposed to being nice to goblins.
You know, we'll give it a go.
Well,
It'll never
Gator
fail, and
wants
that's
to be
fine.
nice. All the rest of us are ready to murder Hobo.
Oh, I'm fully ready to murder Hobo. But yeah, show
Oh,
us
me
where the
too.
goblins
But
are hiding.
let's try
Like,
to show
I will
mercy
say,
first.
like, I'm okay with the destruction. However, I am not a fan of the destruction.
So let's try to be nice first.
Yeah, and when that fails, we'll be stern, and when that fails, we'll kill them.
Yes,
And we can say that we
exactly.
tried, and that's what matters. Not that we genocided a tribe of goblins, no. It's that we tried to be nice, but they weren't, and that justifies us wiping them out.
When Ben and I agree, you know it's a good idea.
Exactly.
All right.
So let's rock them, sock 'em robots. Let's go.
With that, I get up and okay, well, there goes my character off the face of the earth.
Oh, are we in the hideout already? I thought we were going to be outside of it first.
Yeah, I thought we were too.
You they can't see you quite yet. This is like
Yeah.
where the do you guys want to go back to this place first?
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go here so that we can, like, plan on movement.
Oh, hey, there's 2 me's now. Okay.
Awesome.
There. Hexen, you might not want to go that close to them.
Okay, we'll go over here then.
Like, where are you guys right now? Because that depends.
I mean, well, we're just following, like, Kay and Osborne over there so we can see what it's like and then set ourselves up.
I
Like,
Okay.
ideally,
am going
like,
to approach.
Osborne and Javelin will go there, while I guess Kay and I go around the back or to the sides here.
No,
or, like, around the
all
back.
3 of you go around the back.
Well, no, because Javelin's going to do the stern approach if you fail.
Okay,
And we're
so
just going to hide around the
First
side
of all-
ready to attack
first of all-
players.
on the way there, you pass by this battlefield right here. You see 3 dead goblins, and you see the now without the spores separated body of Roos. So you pass by that. Second of all, there are cliff sides over here with patrol. So there's a goblin on each side with crossbows. So if you want to go there, you'll have to pass through them. And there's also 2 goblins right here waiting on them.
Well, then,
Well,
can
you
like,
see what happens.
why don't
Ben,
Javelin and Osborne go to the front?
Ben, let me take this one. I will approach very loudly and very obviously, while drawing the attention of all the guards, so these 3 can sneak into the trees.
Okay.
We can do that. Let's do that. Do we need to roll stealth? Or does Neck need to roll something?
I'm gonna take you here, because this is the entrance that
Okay.
you guys are
So I
standing
guess
in
this
front
is
of.
the entrance.
Yes.
And so are there guards here and here?
Hold on, let me take the guards so you guys can see them. You can see them now?
Yes.
Perfect. So this right here is going up into the trees that you have discussed. So where you're coming from here is like the area with the bridge. So Osborne, if you want, you can like go to here, and they're all like looking at you.
So then we can sneak up here.
Yes.
And then
There is a little like road that goes all the way up to here.
Sorry, I'm trying to get my screen.
So where can we go to? If Osborne goes here, where can we go to?
You guys can go to the lower landing over here, because this guy is still like there. You guys will have to roll stealth if you want to go past him.
Here. I'm gonna go here for now.
Okay.
And then Kay and Gentlemen, do you want to follow me up there, or what are you guys gonna do? because I don't have great stealth. One of you guys might have better stealth, so one of you guys might want to roll a bet to get behind him
I
while we
get
stay down here.
disadvantage on stealth, so
What about Kay? What's your stealth? What's your stealth at, Garrett?
I'm at +1. I'm not proficient in stealth.
Then, well, neither are we, but we get disadvantages. So, do you want to maybe go to where like both of you come to where I am, and then you stealth to get behind the guard up there, or we stay down here?
Okay, maybe you want to go to where I am, and I'll go stealth behind the guard?
or better still,
I mean, even though I don't have much stealth, my flying can also help.
who has ranged weapons?
You're also... I mean, you could probably just intimidate, and I can stealth.
Yeah, I mean, if you have good persuasion, you can go up front. I mean, I do. Yeah, I am pretty good at persuasion, so I could go talk to them like you guys sit around.
I have
because I have sword and shield.
I will say, if we are doing diplomatic, Osborne and I should not really be at the center of attention because they'll probably be scared. And probably fight us.
Yeah, so what if I go down the middle? Because I have a shield and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I still do have...
I have decent stealth. So let's trade spots.
So yeah, well, yeah, you need to be down here where I am. So I'll go up to talk to them while you guys go around the side.
I do have +3 in intimidation as well.
Yeah, I mean, I have persuasion, so hopefully that'll come in handy. I have +4 in persuasion, so... And
so you started off, and then while you're talking, I'll try to sneak, and then we'll go from there.
I'll actually be staying where I am, watching to see how your persuasion goes, and if I feel like it's not going well, I'm gonna step in and I'm gonna try and intimidate.
Yeah. So you start. I'll follow, and then we'll play it by ear.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to them, weapon sheathed, to show them with hands in the air, so it shows I'm not, like, going to, attack them or anything. I'm gonna stop here, and then sort of lower my hands slowly and keep my eye on the guards up in, like, the hills with the crossbows. Then look to the... How many goblins are at the door? Just those two? Can I not see any more?
Yes, these are all the goblins that you see.
Okay, then I'm gonna ask them, why did you attack my friends?
1 second, sorry. Before we start this, Kay, you good? I heard your name get called.
Oh, yeah. Just told me if there's anything going on to finish it up soon.
Well, that's fine. We can finish that quickly.
Okay, just double checking if maybe this is where you guys want to end it for now, or if you guys want to finish this.
We can end it before the interaction, or we can end it with a cliffhanger at the end of the interaction.
Up to you guys. Okay.
I mean, I'm already in the middle of a cliffhanger fight. I wouldn't be down to actually play, I would be down to actually play this out.
Yeah. We can get to the end of this first interaction and see what happens, whether or not we end up fighting or not.
Either way, we can use if we end up fighting, we can use that as a start point for the next session, or...
Yes, we can.
Okay.
And if we don't, and if we manage to somehow talk our way out of this, it's a good ending point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna ask them that.
So you asked why they attacked?
Yes, why they attacked the others.
This guard right here comes up closer to you. This guard is right behind him, but like not as close. And both of the guys with the crossbows are now completely pointing their crossbows at you. And just looking at you. They do not trust you. But so yeah, this guy comes up to you and says, well, they were too nosy was the trap.
Surely if you set a trap, you want people to find it.
It wasn't meant for them.
Who was it meant for then?
You are not authorized to know.
I'm asking peacefully.
You are not authorized to know. He started raising his voice. You also see that at this point, like, his hand is like on his sword. Like, it's not fully taken out yet, but it is on his sword, like, just in case.
So then I'm
Could
gonna raise my hand
move
slowly to show
while
him
he's
the
talking?
threat.
What was that?
Yeah, you did that.
Could I move while he's talking?
Yes. You'll have to roll for stealth because you are quite
behind
close
yourself.
to the crossbow guy.
I am also a halfling.
Yes.
While this is going on, I'm gonna
Fuck
make a couple of
you,
steps forward
guy.
as well.
Fuck you.
What's your roll?
An 4. So I got an 8.
So as you take a couple steps, you step on a branch, and this guy whips around to see like what is happening. So he does see you, but he doesn't fire. He just comes closer and questions what you're doing.
Well, that's going on, and that sniper is distracted, I guess. Yeah, do you want to have a conversation, Mac?
Yeah,
Or shall
what
I
does he
keep going
say?
with this one? Yeah, what does he say?
He comes up to you and he's drawn his bow or his crossbow back, and he's like, "Hey, you! What are you doing?"
What is it called?
Will I be able to see this interaction that's going on from where I am?
Yes. You're in a pretty well clearing, so you can pretty much see everything that's like going on around you.
I'm gonna take a. I'll be focusing a bit on what's going on over here a little to see if tensions wise. I'll be listening out for what's happening here as well.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess while that's happening, I'm gonna
Pretty much
slowly
waiting
raise
for
my
a
hand
point
to
to
the guy in
step
front of
in.
me. Raise my hand to the guys in front of me, and then simply ask, "We don't want to fight. You attacked our men for a mistake. We just want to know why."
I will also have my hand on my crossbow ready to draw it out as well.
Can I roll persuasion on that question?
Sure, yeah.
I roll.
What is
What?
the monk thing called?
Osborne, what'd you say?
What is the monk thing called?
The monk thing?
Hand-to-hand fighting.
Martial arts?
Martial arts? MMA?
No, like the special thing where you can take someone down.
Unarmed
It's not
strike?
like entangle or tumble, but it's something close to that.
Would that be
Grapple?
grapple? Yeah.
Yes, grapple. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay. That's an action in combat you can do. Osborne, as you're figuring that out, I'm gonna really quickly do
That's
the
a lot of rules.
for the Hexen your persuasion. So, what exactly was your phrasing again?
I said that they attacked over a mistake. We didn't want to fight them. We just want to know why it happened.
So he comes closer to you still and just says, "Liar! Your man attacked hours. Your man killed. Our man died. So he's getting very agitated, and you can see him, like, steadying his shield, and, like, at this point, he, like, very slowly took out his, long sword, but not a long sword, his sword, but he's, like, not swinging, it's just on the ready for him.
Okay, I'm gonna motion back to Janwin then to get involved.
I'm just gonna set.
Osborne, go ahead.
Would like to try to approach this crossbowman and grapple him.
Okay.
Which will be no more than one size larger than you, or the same size. So I'm gonna need to make a strength check, which probably won't go well, but we'll try this.
Okay.
That's a straight 14.
Okay.
And that is, you either need an oh no, I'm athletics. That's still a straight 14. So you can combat that with either an athletics check or an acrobatics check.
Okay. That's
What about K? Sorry, funny joke.
Yes.
Oh God, that's not great.
That's -1, so 15.
Just better.
Yeah, so that's.
I'm gonna be seeing. So I'm gonna be seeing this going on. I see that the bowman is winning that fight. I'm hearing what's going on, and I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy, where I can manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You can create one of the following magical effects within range. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for 1 minute. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. You create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. I'm going to pretty much boom my voice up to 3 times as loud. I'm going to step forward, crossbow in hand. I'm going to be aiming the crossbow at this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to shout halt at the goblins.
Okay.
You gonna intimidate?
I'm not done.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you guys want to leave this place alive, I'd very much rather not fight at all, because I'm not getting paid for this. But if we have to, I will fight. So, you have 2 options. Put down your arms and back away now. Or, we just kill you on the spot. Your choice. And I'm gonna cast Intimidation. Well, use Intimidation. So, that's 18.
Clutch.
Okay. So. 1 second. I have to roll something for myself. Really quickly.
Bearing in mind, I am casting Thaumaturgy to hear my voice even louder.
Okay, so you use Intimidation and you boom your voice.
Yeah.
Okay. So this crossbow right here, you're pointing the crossbow at him, right?
Yeah.
So he full out just screams, "Demon!" and runs inside the cave. Okay. So he's full out just abandons. He's like, not dealing with that. This one right here, hasn't drawn his weapon yet. He was just standing in already. At this point, he doesn't draw his weapon. He just backs away, but he doesn't like fully go anywhere. This one right here, that was Osborne. Fully just drops his crossbow from fear and just now completely forgets about Osborne being right in front of him, trying to grapple him, and just stares at Jamleman. And this one right here just backs away, but has like a very, like, I'm pissed kind of expression. And he puts his sword, like, he lowers his sword, but he doesn't, like, put it away.
So his guard is lowered. Okay.
His guard's lowered yet. Yes.
I will make a couple of paces forward. With my crossbow still in hand, now pointing at the one right in front of me. And I will say, because I think my thaumaturgy is still going because it's up to 1 minute.
1 minute, yeah.
This is not a fight you will want. I see 2 of your men have backed away already. So obviously, they don't want this fight. Do you think you 2 can stand up a fight against us? This is your last chance. Put down your weapons, Scarper, do not return, and if we find that you have returned, we will come back here and we will have your heads.
As you say this... Hold on, actually, let me...
Shall I roll another intimidation?
Yes, please.
15.
Oh.
Okay. This guy puts his weapon away. He puts it back into his what are they called? It's not a belt. It's like a
sheath.
Yeah. And he just stares you dead in the eyes. And like he's like trying to act brave, but he's also like covering a bit, but he still like stands his ground, and he says, "Last I checked, we outnumber you."
Can I immediately like retort with, "You did it the ambush too, and look how that turned out for you."
Oof. He just stares daggers at you. Osborne, what were you saying?
Can I attempt another grapple?
Yes.
Well, he dropped his crossbow already. That
he did drop his crossbow. He's still just staring at Jamleman.
That is a 16 on the die.
You grapple him.
I take the crossbowman and hold a dagger to his throat and say, "We don't have to lose any more life today."
He screams and starts to sob.
While aiming the crossbow at this one, I will just very obviously move my finger over to the trigger and just shout, "This is your last warning." And I will cast another thaumaturgy, and I will cause the harmless tremors in the ground.
This guy runs back inside. He ain't having it. This guy is now in a grapple, just sobbing and begging this one to lay his weapons down, which are technically just not even out. But, he's still just like, he backs away one more, but he still just stands his ground.
I cut his throat.
Oh my god, do you really for this one?
Yep.
Damn, okay.
We've given plenty of warnings.
Damn.
That's pretty cold-blooded. That's very cold-blooded. Even for me, that's like, oh.
I will glance up at this and look back at the one in front of me, smirking and saying, "Do you want to end up like your friend over there?"
By the way, Kay in all of this, is standing back and watching.
I will also add on to what Jammin said with, your friend's death is your fault. No one else has to die today. Lay down your arms, tell us what happened, and then we can be on our way. If you don't, this will be much, much worse for you. This is your only chance.
I will also add on that as Osborne slit this guy's throat, there's just like a gurgling sound of what? Why? As he just chokes on his own blood. This guy is very obviously not looking this way, and is just staring the two of you, in the eyes, and he backs away one more, but once again it's almost like he can't even like say anything. He just stares daggers at you.
I'm gonna sort of like gaze at him, narrow my eyes, sort of twist my mouth a bit, turn to Gentleman, and just silently nod at the crossbow.
Before you do that, I will walk like up here to the ledge and just drop the body off.
Jeez.
I will just sigh, roll my eyes, and
So the body's like down here now?
Yeah, it's like falling down, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
So
under my
hopefully
breath.
somewhere where this goblin could see it before he gets murdered.
1 second.
Oh, sorry, that was an accidental click.
You would have hit if he was there. You got to hit.
But
There.
I will just sigh, and under my breath I'll say,
Dead.
I did give you enough warnings. And
well, does the goblin see his buddy get dropped down?
Well, it doesn't matter. I'll probably miss.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
You haven't even shot.
He does see this, and you could see him trying to hold back tears. Yeah.
Okay, so now what do you two do?
I've already fired my shot.
No, you haven't.
I have.
Yes.
A light crossbow.
Well, this is D&D time, not real time.
I'm back, and I'm just silent, watching, disappointed.
Oof.
We have given them so many warnings.
Like I said, I fired my crossbow at the one in front of me.
So, is that 6 to hit?
Yeah. Which will pretty much be unlikely, but...
You hit, like, over here into the wall, and it's just stuck in the wall next to him.
Can I immediately, after he's done that, charge the goblin, because it's within my range, and attack him with my sword?
Yeah. So we're going into battle?
I'm immediately going to run up to him. Because these guys already run away inside.
Yeah, they're inside. You can't see them anymore.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to attack with my longsword.
Osborne, 1 second, Hexen. Osborne, you are on a little ledge over here, so you'll have to, like, carefully jump down if you want to get down from there. Or you have to go, like, to, like, at least do, like, here to get... Where you are is a little bit of a ledge.
But I would also
I'm going to do a two-handed attack with my longsword.
Guys, 2 people talking at once. Osborne, go.
I very carefully jump down to, like, here. Sorry. Come on, character. Why won't you move?
You have to go back to the...
You have to go back to your... Yeah, to your...
Right, that one. I jump down to, like, here.
Okay.
And then I cast Vicious Mockery on the remaining living goblin.
Okay.
I'm going to make my attack with two-handed longsword.
That is a Wisdom 13.
You rolled a 13?
No, you need a wisdom.
Oh, I need a wisdom throw.
14 save.
Let me check what their wisdom is real quick.
Oh boy. Well, you got a 17.
Yeah, that's gonna make it.
Yeah, and it is -1, so it's 16.
Nothing happened.
I got a 9 on my longsword attack, which is better than the crossbow, but...
You also miss.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm at point blank.
You run up to him and just don't hit him.
You're a normal-sized creature, right?
I'm going to drop.
Yeah, Hexen, what is your size?
I think I'm a normal build, let me check. Size... Yeah, I'm fairly sure I'm just a normal...
so you're normal. So
Yeah,
you just do like a straight horizontal swing, and it like gives him a nice haircut, but nothing else happens.
I'm going to drop my crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to reach for my pike. I'm going to just come about here because the pike actually has reach. So I can go.
Gentlemen, really quickly, before you do that, when Hexen attacked, he has a reaction.
Why?
Shift on the medic.
What?
Why?
What do you mean?
I mean, why does he have a reaction?
'Cause he was, like, already, like, as he was backing away, he was still, like, prepared for a fight. His shield was, like, up and everything.
It's like ready in an action as a player. If something happens, then that would be the cue to do your action.
Also, while we're on the whys, you can't draw a weapon and attack on this, and move on the same turn. Changing weapons is your move action.
Not if you drop it. If you drop the weapon,
you're correct.
But dropping the weapon is a free action. If you put your weapon away and draw a new one, then that's an action. But just dropping the weapon is a free action.
You are correct. Sorry.
But yeah. All I was gonna say for his reaction is just that he draws his sword back out.
And by the time he does that, I'm there.
Yeah.
Just by Hexen with a pike, ready to pretty much attack.
And then Kay, can Kay fly in? Can you fly in, Garrett?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you can fly in and attack, maybe?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm going to try and swing with the pike.
Okay.
Well.
That's a no. Guys.
Why are our attacks so bad?
Goblin. It's just...
He's small. He's small.
Goblin.
You guys just keep forgetting his size. Alright, roll initiative. For this one fucking goblin.
We should have...
I rolled a 19.
Rolled a 12.
I rolled a 19.
As in that 20.
Nat 1.
Yeah, no, I rolled a nat 20, but my initiative is -1.
So, me and you tie, so should we re-roll?
Yeah, Gentleman and Hexen
whoever
roll.
has the larger dex modifier.
Well, I can do that well.
If you
yeah,
have
because
the
you go first.
dex modifier, then you have to re-roll.
So what's the goblins' initiative?
4.
Ariel gets making
So
attack.
literally all of us but me.
Yeah. So,
So-
Jamleman, take it away.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and make another swing with a pike. Using me axe part of it.
Go ahead.
And 16.
That hits. Oh my god.
Oh my
How
god,
did
we
you
did it.
12
We found
damage.
not hit?
What?
12 damage. What did you say? You said it? What?
I didn't hear what was said.
I
Sorry.
thought I got a 16.
No,
No.
you've got a nat 1, didn't you?
Well, not for that roll.
Oh, yeah, no, you got a 16, but he saved it, remember?
Yeah.
The goblin managed to get a saving throw on it.
That was a save and throw move. This is just a attack against
Standard
armor.
attack.
It's
Yeah,
just
that's why I
determined
just
by
said
AC.
never mind.
But yeah, that's 12 piercing damage
Um,
the goblin.
he stumbles back and drops dead.
Wow! What a bitch.
I'm glad we went into initiative.
I will.
Yeah.
I will put my pike away, walk back here, pick up my crossbow, put that on my belt, and say, "Job done. Now let's get out of here."
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my weapons out and just sort of like keep it on the doorway as I back away.
Okay.
I will shout with thaumaturgy so that the goblins that ran inside are able to hear. Let that be a warning to you. If we see you around here, you will fall just like your friends.
Can I whisper here to gentlemen to be like, also if you could get them to like deliver supplies, like if they just want to leave them out somewhere for us to come grab later, that'd be pretty top.
As you are yelling with thaumaturgy, I just walk up, pick up the corpse of this goblin, and chuck it into the mouth of the cave.
Jeez. Okay.
Just to like add to the warning.
Okay.
Maybe use in. This is with thaumaturgy.
Yeah, you're yelling. So every time
Yeah. You know what? I think you should pay us for our troubles. Give us what you've got.
Roll intimidation on that.
Yeah, please.
22.
Well then. Okay.
I'm a mercenary.
You
know, I'm meant to be scary.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Okay.
I just shout at them to give us what they've got for our troubles.
So.
Oh, not ask, I tell them to.
Are you guys sticking around? Are you guys?
I guess what we should do is we should stay here and get them to deliver it to the beach, right? Like we're not gonna carry it the whole way.
All right.
They give us what they got and they carry it down to the beach for us.
Well, as you see. Nope, not that one. That one's dead. Nope, still dead. Please, can I have this one? There we go.
No, he's still
There we go. You see this goblin on very shaky knees return with a crate of you can't really tell from where you are of what yet, but as he comes to around here, behind him you just hear alarm sirens go off.
Can I go forward and then ask him what's in the crate?
Sure.
Don't like take the crate or anything. Just ask
No,
him
I'm just gonna ask him to show me. So I'm gonna keep my weapons drawn and ask him to show me what's in the crate.
The
now.
sirens, I just pull my crossbow back out and then I just turn around and just aim it at the one that's carrying the chest.
Yeah, I've asked him to show me. So, what's in the box?
Sorry, I was replacing that one. It was a dead one. He opens the crate, and inside you see a whole bunch of explosives.
Are they lit?
No, they're just explosives in there.
I nod slowly, then look at the goblin. What's your name?
You asked what's his name?
Yes.
Oh, can I do that? I might be able to do a thing.
Okay, what up?
Hang on, Mac. Hang on, Mac. I don't want to. If you're planning on killing him, I don't
Yeah,
want to kill him just yet.
Ben, you go first.
Yeah, because I don't want to kill him just yet. But yeah, what's his name? I've asked him what his name is. Who just goblin be? Is he a he? Is it a she? Is it a they? Is it none of those? Who is it?
I can do a thing.
You can do a thing. Okay. Here. I am gonna put the thing. Teat is his name.
His name is Teat.
Teat.
Okay. So he replies and calls himself Teat. I guess. He voiced him Teat.
Yes. His name is Teat.
So I'm gonna.
He just looks at you and just quietly just says, Teat.
Okay, I'm gonna not slowly get down on one knee to like level eyes with him. Teat, they sent you out here with explosives, presumably to try and kill us. If that doesn't show you how little they care for your life, what will? Why not give us the explosives and come with us? You'll be well fed. You'll have a meaningful job aboard a sailing ship. You can see the world, and you won't be used as a suicide bomber.
He sets the crates of explosives down and takes a step back from you.
Teat, they sent you out here to kill yourself, to kill us. Why go back to them? Can I roll persuasion on that?
Sure. Also, he is looking at his dead brethrens and still like very much shaking with fear.
Nat 20. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna say, why stay with them? Why not come with us instead?
I cast Vicious Mockery.
No, don't. Hang on, we might be about to be a goblin.
So Osborne,
he hears the voices of the friends that he has watched die.
Don't hurt him. I want him on our side.
Them telling him how they could have just surrendered and lived.
Okay.
Did you say there was a siren going on?
Yes, there is still a siren going on inside of this cave. It is quite loud.
What's that siren?
Teat looks at Hexen curiously, but as he still looks at his dead brothers, he backs away more.
Literally got a nat 20. There's no way that fails in any way. Come on.
He is very much like listening. He's just scared.
Teat, they fought us first.
So that's not a nat 20, that would be a 16, because you got the +4 on it.
Even so, I got a 4.
But still, yeah, it's a 20.
My point is that I got it.
He now has the voices of his dead brethren telling him to surrender.
Yes.
Yeah, telling him that if they lived and surrendered to us and joined us, they would be alive.
By the way, the crossbows that he has in the photo, he doesn't have that with him. He didn't bring that out.
Yeah,
he doesn't. He has no weapons.
I'm gonna say it again. If you come with us, you can live. You won't be used like they used you today to try and bomb us at the cost of your own life. You'll have a home. You'll get to see the world. You'll have gold. A bed of your own.
We have a ship. We can sail away from here.
As soon as Hexen says gold, Teat takes a step forward.
We have plenty of gold to give, and I know we can get you even more.
I pull out my coin purse and take 20 gold out and just toss it to Hexen. Or not to Hexen, to the goblin.
Teeth fumbles around and drops them, but eventually grabs them.
So what do you say, T? Help us carry this explosive back to the boat and leave other place on our crew. You won't be used as a bomber like they've used you today. Your life will be spared, and you can see the world with us and plenty more where that came from.
I pull out my giant purse of 3,000 gold and shake it and say, plenty more.
He is now staring completely at Osborne and takes a step towards him, completely forgetting Hexen exists.
I'm going to speak up behind him and simply say, I can go and get you 500 gold right now if you join us.
The siren is still going off pretty loudly.
But we need to move right now. Make your choice.
If you're coming with us, you get the gold. You join our crew. We sail away from here. How does it sound?
I start backing the hell out of there.
I'll just pipe up and say, I would take that option if I were you, because whoever triggered that alarm, I just want to kill them for that alone. So, these two are a lot nicer than I am. If it was just me, I'd kill you on the spot for that. So, think wisely.
Teat takes a step, another like 2 steps forward to Osborne. As he does, another guard that was here before takes a step out to see what's happening.
I shove Teat behind me and cast Vicious Mockery at the new one.
Okay.
Or not Vicious Mockery, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And my crossbow will shift its aim from Teat to the guard that comes out as well.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
God damn it, 11's not gonna hit.
No, it does not.
Seeing that missing, I'm gonna fire the crossbow.
Osborne, you fire the Eldritch Blast and it hits above the cavern and it shakes the entire entrance. That's a 12?
Yeah.
Hold on. Where's my thing? A 12 also does not hit. It barely misses him. Just like a little, going just above his head.
I'll just smirk.
It goes somewhere into the cavern. You don't know where it went into.
I'll just smirk at the guard and say, those are your warning shots.
He goes back inside the cavern. And you don't know what he's doing in there. Because he can't see him anymore.
We should get up here. Convince T to come with us.
Can I cast another Eldritch Blast just at the stone this time?
Yes.
Yeah, can we crumble it shut?
You can try.
I do
Would
that.
my thaumaturgy with the harmless tremors shake loose any bucks?
Harmless, isn't it?
It shook the ground, but it wasn't strong enough to drop any rocks.
Who are you responding to?
Javelin.
Okay. Can I Eldritch Blast the entrance again? But this time,
Yes.
aim for above the entrance?
Yeah, aim for the rock above to crumble it.
Yep.
Yeah, I do that.
Alright. Roll. A 6 hits. You have a pretty big areas that you're trying to hit, so that hits. Can I see how much damage does your Eldritch Blast do, actually? It's a 1d10, right?
Yes. So that is.
Yeah, so you shoot the Eldritch Blast in a general area of the entrance, and as it hits it, some of the rocks start raining down, but it's not fully enough to crumble the entire entrance yet. But there's quite a few rocks now in the way. So if you wanted to, like, they could still move in and out, but they have to climb over those rocks now.
Hey guys, does anybody else want to do anything?
Hang on.
I mean, I'm simply going to say that we take Teat with us. We offer Teat more gold from the vault we didn't take, and give him some of our gold immediately. We have a goblin on our crew who can help out.
As you guys are doing this, Teat is looking at the entrance and screams in horror of what he sees. But as you also talk about more gold, he looks back at you, Hexen, and just says, "But treasure inside too."
We have more treasure awaiting you. I will personally give you 500 gold if you pledge yourself to our crew.
Osborne, you were also going to do something?
I mean, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I'm offering him 500 gold to join us right now, and then to take the explosives if he follows.
I'm also going to use my thaumaturgy to cast a sound of thunder where I'm pointing.
No. Can you cast like a voice?
I can do ominous whispers.
Kate, that sounds good.
Why not cast it like to say like they want to kill Teat or they denounce Teat so it convinces him to join us?
I could do that, yeah.
Because I feel like that will.
So I can do 3 effects in one with thaumaturgy.
Yeah, you can do 3 in 1.
So yeah, it's gonna be the whispers.
During all of this, Kay has been retreating towards the beach and the ship.
Yeah, that's my offer to Teat, is that 500 gold if you join us and pledge yourself to our crew with plenty more on the way as long as you continue to serve.
Well, my understanding of of warlocks, is that they are very narcissistic. Don't really have morals, more just care about themselves. So I just cast Eldritch Blast at the opening again. And then look at Ben, whose name is
Hexen.
And say, well, I just saved you 500 gold.
Okay. So you cast Eldritch Blast at it again?
Yeah, I mean, if the last one hit, this one definitely hits.
Yeah. Then roll damage. Cool. So, you fire Eldritch Blast into the entrance of the cavern again, and you hit like right in the weakest spot of the entrance, and the rest of it starts to crumble down. You still hear the sirens, and from the inside you now hear screams of several more goblins.
So again, at this point, I'm offering Teat 500 gold to join us, so this is response to that. With plenty more. I'll give it. I literally tell him, I will give you 500 gold if you join us this instant and pledge yourself to our crew with plenty more on the way as long as you continue to serve faithfully. So
he comes over to stand behind you so he doesn't have to look at the cavern.
Okay. I'm just going to tell him, Teat, welcome to the... You head down to the beach. I'll get you the gold when I'm there, and then I'm going to carry the explosives down to the beach, I suppose, with Teat at my side.
All right.
What if instead we, like halfway cleared the knot cavern and then put the explosives there and then blew those up?
No, because it's already sealed. It's better to take them with us to blow something else up that we actually haven't been able to breach yet. Whereas this, we've already sealed it off.
Hello,
Sounds
you
good.
guys disappeared from me.
Yeah,
No,
same
well.
here.
But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm heading down to the beach with T by my side. I'm carrying the explosives.
We should also try to sail around the island and try to find the cave entrance to this place.
But that was the entrance, wasn't it?
Wasn't the whole
So I was
point
aware
that there was...
the
What?
That was the entrance to that cave.
Oh, I thought there was a back entrance too.
And if there is, then they can use that from now on. Fuck them.
I'm just going to be walking back with my crossbow still aiming at the doorway, just in case anyone decides to get a bit nosy.
They sometimes dig out the rubble.
So you
I'll
guys
be
are
walking back with you.
So we're heading back to the beach then. With
Cool.
explosives in my hand and T by my side.
So you guys are back on the beach with Teeth here now too. And
So yeah,
yeah.
we just literally took a slave.
No, he's joined the crew willingly. He's not a slave. He will not be a slave. I refuse to treat him as a slave.
Also,
Well, so now that we're back here,
At
you know,
what
we'll do
point
that next section.
was that willing? At what point did he make a decision that he wanted to make?
We offered him gold and he made the decision to join us. We literally offered him gold and he took it.
Yes, it was take our gold or die.
No, it was take our gold or go back inside. We weren't.
no, it was take that gold or die.
I wasn't gonna kill him. I was gonna let him.
I was. I would have.
Well,
It would have just ended up like his friends.
We literally just took a slave.
Because
no.
Because of the siren going off, I'd have just killed every one of them that would have come through that door. Or at least attempted to. So, if he went back with them, he'd be just like them.
But he didn't. He joined us.
As a slave.
Now he's one of us. No, he's getting paid.
Oh, sorry, as a wage slave.
To be fair,
No.
his options were coming with you or staying behind as you destroyed the entrance to his home.
Coming with us for money. Besides, this guy was clearly not the chief. He was the one to bring out the explosives. He was the run, alright? We can find him like a cute...
Yeah, and there was a siren. And a siren was triggered.
Tribe. Yeah, exactly. Like, we can find him a cute golden chick somewhere else. If they can start their
in character, I wouldn't know who triggered that siren. For all I know, this one triggered that siren.
Yeah, we don't know. But the thing is that he's with us now, alright? And he's now on our crew.
Either way, this Jam isn't going to treat this goblin very nicely.
Yeah, he's
so
on
is that
our
the end,
crew.
or do we want to do like some awesome stuff, or is this the end?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. So you guys have explored the camp. You guys have found the goblin hideout lair thing. You guys found Roos. He didn't make it very far. And
Stitch.
You guys now got Teeth.
As a hostage.
And you have repaired the boat. So, with that, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys for joining. This was a really fun session. Hope you guys enjoyed it. But yeah, with that, thank you all so much for coming to Nat 1 Season 2, Episode 2 of Journey to Enaxx's Lair.
Whoa.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.